Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. Gorilla Guitar Repair here, back to the videos. And today we're going to do a quick little unbridge gluing clamping on this here Breedlove, which I know a lot of you guys do love these things. We've had a run of bad ones in this area. It's probably due that we are super dry, but anyway, we're going to get this thing all back to working playability. And yeah, stay tuned. This is going to be another boring acoustic video. See you! I know acoustics aren't boring, but I think at least one of our viewers has told me in person that acoustic guitars are boring. Anyway, so what we did on this one, this came in the bridge had combination ripped up wood and detached glue, which was kind of your not quite worst case scenario, but it ain't great. Here, these Ibex clamps, by the way, these are awesome. Oh, did you see it? This is a not, again, you guys probably remembered, forgot to power up vintage lumens generator with custom red subscribe button. Nailed it. You guys do the same. I appreciate it. All right, back to this. Anyway, these clamps. These Ibex clamps, if you can find these things, these are like the best bridge gluing clamps you can get. But what about the vacuum? I don't like, I would try it. And if I was doing new builds, I think a vacuum press would be cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my tune someday, but I like this method. I know StewMac makes the thing. We have the thing. It's in a drawer. I think there's like 2 or 3 of those things, and none of us here use them. Oh, except for classicals. I'll use them on classicals because they are very handy for that. I think Doug occasionally will use them for, usually this is the weird type of bridges. I feel you can get a whole lot more clamping precision doing it this way. That out of there. All right, and there's our clamp block. So there it is. So that, and did I put wax paper in there? Yes, there it is. Always put wax paper between your clamping calls because I've totally never glued one of these to the inside of a guitar before. Yes, I have. Anyway, get that off of there. And this, let's see, it had a little bit of, it's a satin finish, and it had a little bit of this finish buckling. When the bridge popped, it pulled forward. And we're just gonna, there's not really a lot you can do to fix this finish and not make it be like, hey, there's a giant spot that was fixed right there. You know, especially this half satin finish. Satin, you can kind of, you know, do some trickery with steel wool and ultrafine sandpaper, and you can kind of make it blend in okay. This stuff, it either gets shiny or gets a whole lot scratchier looking, so we're just gonna roll with it. I mean, the bridge is back on. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna wick a little bit of super glue. I'm gonna set it on the bridge and let it just fill that front lip in, because again, the bridge had pulled off and had combination of issues. One, the wood broke and the glue let go, so you had different levels. If one or the other had happened, then I might not have had to actually inset the bridge into the guitar a little bit because I wanted to get a nice flat surface, you know. So that's what we did. I basically cut the finish back to the very edge of the bridge, leveled it and sunk it in just a little bit. Instead of doing it their method where they actually leave a little bit of finish under the edges, which is okay. It's just, it makes for a cleaner look that way. And here's that, here, zoom in, see a little better from there. Where, can you see better? Yeah, a little bit. There's that other way, I should put those away. Anyway. I need better light. There we go. That's a little better. All right, you guys can watch from that side maybe. Yeah. So we're gonna just wick a little bit of super glue in there. It's not flexing, it's just is what it is. I'll see if I can push that down, but yeah. Again, I don't want to disturb that finish too much because I really don't want to have to try to fix finish. Let's see here. Let's get some fresh glue and my pipette. These things, by the way, these little pipette things work great for super glue applications. So you don't have to deal with a bottle with a clogged up nozzle. All right, let's see if we can do this without making a huge mess. So do that, that's fine. There we go. And it'll basically wick its way under. Hit it from up here as well. It's okay if there's a little bit of a glue ridge. It'll kind of hide what's going on, I think. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's better. That is better. And it's not perfect. All right, now I'll take one of these super glue tip things that they give you and just kind of do that. Just pull it that way and then do that. There we go. That's better. That's a whole lot better. All right. That will stabilize all that front finish. Don't want to do it in the back. I don't know if I want to bring that. No, I don't think so. We're going to hit it with the accelerator. I'll lock that finish down. Okay. Now, hopefully, that won't keep chipping. Yeah. All right. I'm okay with that. You guys okay with that? Here, let's see if we can get a better look. This is kind of like basically work with what you got. Yeah, I mean, we can live with that. It's tight. Finish isn't going to release anymore. All right, put you guys down. I should put you in the other holder. Maybe not. Here. Okay. Cool. Oh, a little glue there. Some hot water will take that off. And frets look okay. Swing back a little bit. Swing out. There we go. All right. So let's clean the frets. Check our work order. Make sure there's not. Oh, I know what I got to do. I've got to drill out that little hole there. Let's see. Is that the right size? Yep. There we go. We just had a little bit of. Chunk of glue in there. There we go. Much better. Let's make sure that there's no glue at the bottom of that. Oh, dropping stuff. Make sure there's nothing in there around the edges. It's really important that you don't get let glue get in your saddle slot, because if it's uneven and this thing has electronics, which it does, that'd be very bad. Electronics, where'd they go? I put them in the bag. I probably put them in the bag. They looked a little suspect, so we may have to replace a pickup as well. But let's see, put my stuff away. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Ooh. All right, how about I pause? So I put my tools away, my clamps away, and my glues away. Ready, set, pause. All right, so I think before I move on to the cleaning the fretboard and putting this back together, I let you guys take a look inside. So here we go. Oh, I'm gonna get that hydrator out of there, huh? All right, now you're much more prepared. Clean up this board. I checked the work order and they did not specify strings, so we are going to go with the Martin extended play ones, I believe. Whatever their treated phosphor bronze string is. I think it's a nice string. And we just got some fresh bulk packs of that. Those that don't know, you can contact, for you guys that do this type of stuff, you can contact string manufacturers and you can get bulk packs in what they call tech boxes. And a lot of companies will also do like ultra bulk, where you can buy like just giant tubes of strings, and it's much cheaper. You're paying a lot of money to have somebody put strings in packages for you. And even the like we have the 25 set tech packs here, and they actually don't save a ton of money for the shop. They're nearly the same pricing as single packs. It's just less trash, basically, and less space to store them. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was a tuner. That's what that was. Oh, I gotta get that flashlight out of there. That'd be funny. All right, let's get that before we go any further. It's a nice little. Got this as it was like a. Yeah, here we go. Job lots, $5. If you guys have an Ocean State job lots, they have great deals on goofy flashlights and stuff like that that work great for guitar work. Come here. There's that. Okay. Hopefully our pickup is somewhere around here. Where did that go? Oh, did I put it in I put it in a bag. Where did I put the bag? Oh, I'm always doing stuff like that. Not in here, right? Oh. There it is. I just wasn't deep enough. That's what she said. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where are you? Wow. All right. Now, I think we've got all our stuff needed. Let's go buff this board. I told you guys I was going to buff a board yesterday, and I did, but you didn't see it. So, let's grab this, and I'm actually out of my mother's metal polish. So, whoop, bumped you guys. So we're going to just use the regular stick polish, which does work very well. Here, let's go back to Big Tool World. Right, I'm gonna use this, and I guess I could use the big ring, but you know, here we are. So let's see, get you guys zoomed in a little bit better. How about that? How's that? That be okay? There we go. All right. Whoa. Zoom you guys back out. Oh, man. There. Come on. Oh, there. All right. Cool. This is our back room area. If you guys new people haven't seen it, those are all on the other side there. Those are all store repairs, waiting for me to fix them. And over here we have our customer waiting to be fixed area. Have I mentioned that we really could use another guitar tech? If there's anyone in the Manchester, New Hampshire area, stop into the music techs. If you like guitar tuckery. Ooh, look how shiny those came out. Very shiny. So shiny. Alright, let's use some naphtha to get rid of the buffer slime. I wonder if it'll get rid of that glue that I still haven't gotten rid of. We'll see what it does. Oh, where's my dirty rag? Keep a dirty rag. Dirty rags are very useful. Nice, look at all that crap that came off of there. Next, oh, reaching in front of you guys. Howard's Feed and Wax, or Feed and Wax, right? Is that how they write it? Feed and Wax. This stuff is just a nice fingerboard conditioner. Any decent fingerboard conditioner will do just fine, but this stuff is like, oh, so probably up to like $10 at Home Depot now for that jug, and as much as that'll probably last me, I don't know, a couple of months, maybe 3 months, doing this all day. So that's about the cheapest way we find to do it. A lot of guys just like linseed oil or some other decent enough oil for fingerboards. It's all good. This stuff smells like oranges, so there. I think I told you guys way back when I was working at a local store up in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, Blue Mountain Guitar, when they were still good. Taylor Guitars showed up and did a clinic thing, and they use the Feed and Wax stuff, and I've been using it ever since. I wonder if they still do. I think they have their own product now, which is fine, but I wonder if internally they still use the Feed and Wax. Probably not. All right, we need some hot water here. Let's see, there's a little bit. Here's another. I see a lot of silliness on forums and stuff. There it is. That spot right there. That's wood glue. That's Tight Bond 1, the Uno. And a lot of silliness where people are saying that you need to sand and polish and do all this stuff. Here, hold on. Ready? We're gonna go get some. I'll be right back. Ready, set, pause. All right. So yeah, people that say you gotta sand and polish and all this. Here we go. This is pretty hot water. It's out of one of those out of a bubbler with the the red side. And let's just take our slightly dirty rag, and we're just gonna dip it in some of that water, and then where's that spot? Let's go all around this. Whoops. Oh no, I bumped you guys. All right, you almost fell over. I don't know what that is. That white line's been on there the whole time. All right, make sure there's no glue around the edges of that bridge. Although one thing I must say is that when I do bridge re-glues, I clean up every drop of glue that I possibly can while it's wet. People that don't clean up wet glue are just dumb, in my opinion, because why would you want to wait until it's dry when you can just, wipe it up? The other thing that you gain by wiping up your mess before it dries is you can see if it's still seeping out. And if it's still seeping out, you know what that means? Your joint isn't good. So you can then either adjust your clamping pressure or remove and make your joint better. But hey, look. Oh, look at that. All that glue that was right there, all gone. Oh, just a little bit of hot water. All it takes. people who will sand on a guitar or scrape or chisel or whatever, trying to get wood glue off. Hot water. Look at that. And if that hadn't have been so unfortunately cracked when it popped, it would look like that side here. Zoom in. There we go. Yeah, I kind of pride myself in my bridge reglue capabilities. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a sink on the... Where is it? Right there. That's the center line. Yeah, doesn't look like it's any problem. Okay. So now, let's move our spillable water away. Zoom you guys back out. And let's put some strings on this. Well, first things first. This is what came out of there. And it looked like, well, maybe not. I almost thought it felt broken. If these things, some can bend, some can't. All right, you know what? It seems okay. Let's put that back in there. Oh, that might not quite be wide enough yet. Go. Bet you know you can do that. No, I think I still see a spot in there. Oh no, we're good. Cool. But yeah, drill bits can be used in a pinch as a gauged out file bit. Nice. Okay. This will be trick. Do I have to? I might have to do this anyway. Yeah, this is all loose. I gotta reach in and hold that. Show you guys some tricks when it comes to these stupid things. But that pickup has to plug into the back of something on here, and I think this needs to be reset anyway. So here, loose end pin jacks. I'll show you some tricks. First off, this is an outer nut. This is not what you tighten, okay? I know it tightens. This is not what you tighten to get this knot to not be loose, okay? So let's take this off, all right? We don't need this piece on there right now. And this, by the way, goes big side down, okay? A lot of guys seem to not be able to figure that part out either. Right here, this is the part you tighten, but most of the time, this thing, you'll go to tighten this down and it'll spin. Let's see what this one does. And here's the biggest trick. All right, zoom in, ready? Let me line this up a little better. There we go. You see this? You see that hole? Watch this. And you take a wrench that can get in there, like one of these. But look at that. See, tight, still rattly, right? And then put a piece of rubber thing in there. That's not the problem, okay? Watch. People put all sorts of crap in there. Another trick. Number 2 screwdrivers. Most of the time, fit right in there like that. Just like a jack. Then you can go like this. Yeah. And like this. And then you don't lose any of your washers and stuff in the inside. Like that. And I think I'm not going to take it all the way out to show the other end because I can tell that there's something connected here. I don't want to take this apart. And this also, I can tell that it's wire tied. And I don't want to take all those wire ties apart. But here, let's zoom out a little bit. We're going to get this plug and the end of that preamp system inside. I'm just going to reach in and do it. And you guys won't be able to see it, unfortunately. Let's see if I can actually find the hole. That's what she said. Where? It's a very small hole. Ah, got it. Nailed it. Okay, so now, I do kind of want to, let's see if I can get you guys to see what I'm talking about. Because there is a nut on the back side of that. It's a double nut system. So let's drop you a little bit. Like this. How about that? Okay. Let's see if I can actually maybe show you. Take the screwdriver out. Oh, it did come out. Oh, well. Okay. Guess I have to take that piece out now. Anyway, here we go. So this nut has to be adjusted, and we want to take it up more. like that. So you have to basically, that basically draws this down, and what was happening is the other nut was bottoming out on this. And if you tighten metal against metal, it ain't gonna squeeze, and it's always gonna be rattly. So you're gonna make sure these nuts are adjusted properly, then put it back through. Oh, now I'm gonna have to, all right, fine, make me do it right. All right, so back on this side, and here's where the screwdriver trick comes in very handy. I'll raise you guys up a little bit more, there we go. So you take your screwdriver with the nut still on it, through, then you can take that, take your preamp or jack or whatever it is you're trying to get in there, and find your screwdriver end, thread it, push it back on. There you go. And now you can see the shoulder piece here, zoom in, zoom, is now below the level. So now we can do this. I'm probably gonna have to take this back off. I don't know. Let's see how this comes out. Let's get some. We're gonna need some incoming Bosch. Let's get this out of here. Come on, come on. There's one. Ooh, How's out? Come on, let go. Come out. All right. Show. Let's see if I can get that. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Come on. All right. We need some pliers. Or do I have to join it back there? See, this is why I really don't like Breedlove. They always do dumb things like this. It's like, why did that have to be a piece that has to be joined, put together, and clipped together like this, you know? All right, now, Molex connectors supposed to go one way only, and I think, how on this one? That, yep, there we go. Yep. Okay. That. And I'll put this back together. My Bosch. Where's that other screw? Where'd it go? Where'd you guys put my screw? Did you guys lose my screw? Oh, there it is. I see it. Got it. You guys are almost in trouble. Okay. Batteries. How are those batteries looking? Any blue crud? No blue crud. All right. So, back to this part. Now, that's on there. Remove screwdriver. Take some type of small tool. Giggity. And you guys are used to holding on to small tools, right? And hold it like that. Use one of these little spanner wrench things. There. Nice and tight. And that's the German spec of good and tight. There's that. Ooh, some of these, this one's kind of cool. Give them credit for that. This one has a wrench fitting. Usually I use my Robo grips, and it'll sometimes, if it's a delicate material, you gotta be real careful, or pad it with something. Those, you know what, I'm still gonna do it, because that's what we have, and that's what we're gonna work with. Oh, wasn't even, okay. I'm gonna do that, and there you go, all tight. I think I have to secure some wires in here. What is this? There we go. Let's see what we got going on in here. Are there any wire ties stuck in a place I can utilize already? I don't think so. I think I need to swing out a little. There we go. Sorry if you guys weren't getting the greatest view there. But these little things, very, very handy. And so we just kind of bend them around like that, and I kind of get them like a half closed position like that. And then what you do is first you kind of reach in and find what wires you need to secure, and kind of see how far you can get them and put it right in this area. So what you do is you put them on like this, peel off the whole thing off, and like that, reach in, put your wire tie thingamajigger right there. Now, there's one. Where's the other? There it is. Now you can reach in. Oh. Okay. I'm going to put that just a little bit too far for my likings. There we go. That's better. There's one. And where is it? Uh-oh, I lost my location. Oh, come on. Oh, it was in. And then I bumped it when I went to bend the thing. Come on now. It's supposed to be a lot faster. All right, there we go. And then flip that over. Cool. Let's see. Cool. No wire flappy sounds. Put tools away. Now, let's see if that was all for naught. Because if that pickup doesn't work, I think it should work. There was no complaints about the pickup. And turn off that. It works for now. Sometimes these things are only half dead. And they'll start to hum. If they're only half dead, they'll start to hum when you put pressure down. That's even worse. That means you got the strings on it already. All right, I need some coffee there. This way. All right, I think let's see how that saddle looks. The action looks okay. There was no mention of a setup, I don't think. So, whoops. We're gonna assume that our customer is okay with this current action situation. Are you ever happy with your current action situation? All right, let's get some of this satin finish seat cleaner. This stuff, I love Ernie Ball, but the Taylor satin finish cleaner, that stuff is awesome. It really is. That works great as just a general purpose cleaner for guitars. It works. It's like Windex for guitars, basically. It doesn't leave streaks. It doesn't leave fingerprints on satin. Of course, it's not oily. So, there we go. All right. I guess we should check our tuning machines. Let's see if these things need a tightening. Oh yeah, these are not tight. Whoop, you guys almost fell over. Drunk? Drinking in the morning? Oh, that one, look at that, see that? Some of these were not even... That G-string was barely there. Oh, look at that, those are not... That's not okay. Alright, let's do this. Wow. So I guess we did kind of need to do a setup on this thing. Look how wobbly. That is not good. Hey, look at this. Your tuner shouldn't do this. Okay, there we go. Those are literally, look at that. Wow. These are almost ready to fall off, just fall apart. Not that I'm cheering for Breedlove, but, you know, this is how guitars get a bad rep. It's like, oh, this thing, piece of junk, doesn't stay in tune. Tighten your tuners. Stupid. All right. Okay, guess I don't... Here, let's see. Where'd that saddle go? Under the car. Get the car? Wow. Saying things backwards. That looks okay. Look, in the slot. And here, you guys can watch from this angle for a minute. There we go. Swing in, I'll see all the excitement. I give these a little bend upwards for the, just to kind of get out of there. Out. Even then, as we can see, there we go. And be careful when you pull strings through one of these top-loaded bridges, because if you start pulling the string, this will start a whip motions, and if it does one of these, it'll 100% put a dent in this top. So controlled, very controlled when you're putting these in. And some people will put tape down there. Just be careful, you know. You can put tape. You always put tape. Okay, go ahead. No one's saying you can't put tape there if you want. It's like a weird grain pattern across this. Is this? Oh, you know what? Ooh, good thing I checked. That's a crack. That is 100% a crack. We're gonna have to seal that with some superior glue. Okay, all right. Everybody out of the pool. First thing we noticed that all put together. Wow, that would have been real bad. Real bad. Here, check this out. I didn't even. Wow. All right. Okay. It's okay. We got it. We'll figure it out right here. This is cracked all the way around here. Wow. So this thing really had some damage. All right, we'll fix that. It's not a big deal. It's really not. Not a problemo. We're gonna need some super glue. No, not super glue. And need my bridge clamp back. This is not a big deal. I want something fairly flat-ish. That'll work. Or this sanding block will work better. There we go. That cool. Brace in the way. Yeah, kinda. No, I think we'll be all right. We'll go to that. I think. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. And let's just give a little dry fit up, see what happens. A little bit of an angle there. Again, that's fine. Yeah, that brace isn't very big, so it's making contact. Cool. All right, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. So you stay. Here, let's set you like. All right, come out. You're just gonna cause problems. I need some wax paper. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna clamp this down. We're gonna wick some super glue in here, clamp this down, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, right here, this area. This block will be just perfect. We'll clamp that, and I'll use the actual clamp over here also, because this is a goofy type of thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Sucks it right in. Yep. Wow. Ding. Okay, it's not fully cracked there. All right. And I've sealed so many bridge pin cracks. This isn't a big deal. Let's do that. You should never wipe it with your fingers. I know. Never. Go. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Stay where I want to go. By the way, I'm not overly concerned about super glue getting on the top of this guitar. It's a poly guitar. So, if it does, I have super glue remover. It'll be fine. Let's put this down right there. Oh, come on. This might cause a little bit of a dent there, but that's okay. We can sand that out if we have to. There, just enough to keep a little bit of pressure. All right, let's do that. All right, let's give that, I'm gonna give that a few minutes. And we're gonna pause, and people might be coming in by then, so if they do, we're gonna continue. I'll string it up. We'll of course do a sound check, make sure everything's good. And again, appreciate people watching, subscribing. We're starting to get videos back into a more regular basis. It is New England right up here, so we're gonna have to work on some acoustics. I know, they're boring, but I'll try to not do the same repairs over and over. All right, let's see how this looks. See how big of a mess we made. Oh yeah. Nailed it. No super glue slop. We got a little bit to clean up. That's fine. We can do that. Oh, let's get some super glue remover to do this area right here. I don't really want to sand too much on that. I'll have to sand a little bit, but yeah. And this is, be very careful with this stuff on a lacquer finish. You can't use it on lacquer. This will eat lacquer. So in that case, you would have to sand super glue, which you can do. Careful not to get into the cracked area. Just basically using it to get the top layer off. There we go. All right, because we don't want to actually undo our crack. There we go. That got rid of a lot of it. This. There we go. I'm not hitting the top, don't worry. We should mask everything. Oh no, there's steel wool everywhere. Steel wool of destruction. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, there's a chunk there. A chunk there, alright. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, I gotta sharpen this chisel. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we can get here. You guys can move. Side. It's against the grain, so everything's trying to catch that direction. That's not going to work. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got it. There. All right. All right. That's. I don't want to mess around too much with the chisel there because that is. Drop of glue right there. Come on. There's also some wood fibers that are kind of raised. That's better. Oh, there's some. Okay. All right. Let's get a little bit of, do a little rough sand in here. And by rough, I mean 220. You should never put a chisel near the top of the guitar. Oh no. Some weenie was commenting on it, like, oh, chisel near an acoustic guitar top. How dare you? How dare you? It's easy, just don't hit the top. I need some 400. The 320 or whatever this stuff is, somewhere around there. Is there a little more, some more crackage going on? Maybe. Those are from the strings. I don't think so. No. That's just some grain. We're okay. I thought there might have been a crack there happening, but I don't think that's cracking. Piece of this, looking good. And now, smooth out these edges. I thought this was going to be a quick video. Breedloves, you know. I'll insert a special Breedlove video in this video somewhere. You'll know it when you see it. Because, again, this guitar hasn't really wronged me yet, but I don't like Breedlove. And not just because they make shoddy products, which they do, that they don't stand behind their products either. We had a USA Breedlove come through the shop a while back, and the neck on it was very, very overset. So basically it was sitting, the angle was too high, which isn't common for acoustic guitars. Usually it's the other way. Usually the angle's dropping down here and you have to tilt it back. So it was the other way, which is a giant pain in the neck. Giggity. But we sent it back to Breedlove, and they basically said, yeah, we can't do anything about it. So outright refused to fix their own product, which was bought with a lifetime warranty. You know, and they were just like, well, too bad. Shouldn't have bought a Breedlove. Basically what they said. And what I did to fix that situation is I took the bridge off and made a platform so the neck angle worked. And to my knowledge, it's still working that way. But yeah, when companies don't even try to stand behind their products, There we go. That is, I'm gonna do it. I don't trust it. That to me looks like another crack starting. So let's. Okay. Is it sinking in? Ooh, something is sinking in there. There's a. Yep. Okay. All right. Breed. See. Ugh. Breedloves. Yep. Another crack started there. Well, this won't be as much of a process as the other one because we're just going to fill this crack. We don't need to clamp it and all that stuff. Wow. Good job, Breedlove. Continuing with your quality. Any more? Look at that. All the way across. It's following like a very open grain pattern there, which just means they use not great wood. Your wood is not great, Breedlove. All right, okay, this shouldn't be too big a deal. Again, I love my job so much I'll do it twice. I would have been so mad if I tuned this thing up and then had it like detach. Oh my god. Especially if it broke, because then I would have to, oh, that'd be so terrible. More aggressive grip there. All right, where's my chisel? We need a grit of 1. All right, good enough time to stop there. Air compressor had kicked on, so yeah, check it out. Oh, here, better. And there we go. So that thing was cracked from there all the way to there. Whoops. Swing out there. From like there all the way over to here. That was nice and smooth. And we're gonna take a little bit of the, there we go, rag with the feed and wax. And we're gonna rehydrate this since it's had a traumatic experience. Okay, now this back up there. Cool. Pretty sure that bridge is polished out better now than it was before I had to extra repair it. Bonus repairs. Okay. Now can we put the strings in this thing? There. Move you guys back over here. Now that I don't think my bridge reglue is gonna, if I can keep hitting my head on that light, that would be fantastic. But now that I don't think my bridge reglue is gonna pop back off or come apart, that really sucks. Go. We're just going to start all these like this. Out. I mentioned that I don't like Breedloves. Wondering if that has come up yet. Okay, now, out. Come on. Okay, now, that through, that, Yep, do that. Be careful, you can just wink. Okay. Here, you guys can come down to this end. How right there? In a good spot? Yes, I would say it is. And, all right. Now, you do not need to do any silly string wrapping. This is how you do it. Just like that, around, like that. This will save you so much time and effort. Like that. Come on. Come on. It's bent string, okay. Also for the plain strings, works just fine. Bunch. There we go. Sorry if I was blocking you on that one. All right, we're gonna need more Bosch for this operation. So, pull, line, go. Okay, and then just pull things up like that. Oh, I think action's going to need to come down. I can tell it's a bit high. Let's give these a stretch. Look at that, see? No, look, picking up the guitar, it's not going to slip. Less wraps, as long as there's enough to hold, will stay in tune faster, better, longer. Or fewer wraps, I guess would be the proper way for you grammar people out there. All right, back down. We need to bring that saddle down. They didn't say setup, but it's implied with a bridge reglue. Being that I've already brought that bridge down, tells me this action was outright terrible when it was even functional. So we're gonna do this. Check this thing out. Ben, the other tech here in the shop, got this thing on like Temu or something. You guys tried these yet? Here, check it out. This is a little mini, watch. You have to hold it and it'll walk off the thing.